You are now tuned to XAN'S World Radio Show, broadcasting from nowhere and everywhere. This is no station. This is a signal, a shrine of sound, a spell of frequency and fire, empowered by the angels, guided by spirit, hosted by the sexy and awesome
DJ XAN, Angel FK.
This transmission is for the seekers, the dreamers, the fierce, the fallen, and the flame lit. You didn't stumble here. You were called. Let's begin.
Greetings to all my awesome and beautiful listeners. You're back with the sexy DJ XAN Angel FK for another outstanding episode of the XAN'S World Radio Show. And if you're listening on the 14th of May 2026, then you are catching the inaugural broadcast. Now, a few things have happened since the last time we coincided on this show. And there was a rather cool astronomical event called Comet R3 PanSTARRS, which I'll be talking about later in the show. And we'll also be catching up with Sam and Tony, two of the main organisers of the Drewtopia festival that's coming up at the end of the month here in Whanganui. You're with XAN Angel FK for the XAN'S World Radio Show, and right now we've got a very cool interview coming up about an amazing event which is happening at the end of the month in Whanganui. I have here with me today Sam and Tony, who are two of the main organisers of the event, so we're going to ask them a few questions and get some information on what's going to be happening at this inaugural show.
Awesome. Thank you, Sam, for having us on your show.
Yes, thank you very much.
Okay, so what's the name of the event?
Drewtopia.
And who came up with that name?
Well,
That was Tony.
There's a few names thrown around, eh? Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
But we were sitting in a pit out in the corner there, and me and I think Jack from Article was there. There's a bunch of us, and we were talking about very serious business. Tony was quiet for the whole hour, and then he just said, Drewtopia!
Oh, right.
He'd been thinking for a whole hour.
It takes a long time to warm up, like a steam train.
You've been thinking about that for an hour, or did it just hit you?
Well, Jack from the coffee shop said he wasn't too impressed with our previous name, so I was like, can't upset old grumpy old Jack.
Which was what? Tunes on Drews?
Yeah.
And I took that name up to the committee at the music club, because we were asking them to be involved with it. And they said, have you got a catchy name? And I said, at the moment, it's Tunes on Drews. And then they said, have you got a catchy name?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah,
Drewtopia it is.
I think Drewtopia definitely kicks ass on Tunes on Drews. Yeah.
Well, it's not just tunes we're doing, it's a vibe we're creating.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It really gives a sense that the event is going to be large. And do you suspect it will be, judging from what you've told me about early ticket sales and stuff?
It's off to a good start.
Yeah, our aim is 300 people throughout the day, which would be ideal.
Yep. And we're getting close to half that nearly.
Yep.
Eh?
Yeah.
On ticket sales online.
It's still 3 weeks out. So
yeah, well, if you've got 120 odd tickets sold, then you're probably going to get 120 people along with them. So there's nearly 300 right there.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And Whanganui is traditionally late with the uptake of buying tickets as well, so very last minute. So
yeah.
got to be prepared that a lot more people may want to come and they may miss out. So it's important to get your ticket early.
Yeah, get your tickets early, people, if you want to come. And where can they buy the tickets from?
Event Finder.
Event Finder. Yep. Classic place to buy tickets.
Yep. You'll see posters all around town as well. Tony's been doing an amazing job on designing these posters and promoting them. And there's a thing called a QR code on there. I can't quite get my head around how that works.
Oh, QR code, so people can scan it and it'll take them to a site.
Yep. So look out for those too.
Yep, that's an easy way to do it.
Yep.
But I'm sure a quick search in Google for Drewtopia should land you on it pretty fast, eh?
Really.
I think even AI's on it now. It says type in Drewtopia and it says, what is Drewtopia? And it starts talking about Whanganui.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's sick when AI comes up with stuff like that, eh? Yeah.
Reading our minds.
So, Drewtopia is 3 venues from what I understand.
Yes, it is,
We're calling it a multi-venue music festival.
Yeah. It's not a street festival because we're not closing up the street. Avoiding dealing with a lot more red tape and stuff like that. So,
compliance issues and stuff like that, traffic plans.
And they make things cost more.
Yep.
And for our first one, we think I think early birds for $40 and full price tickets for $60 is very affordable for 25 bands.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. And we've also got, we've got the Musicians Club, which is probably the oldest stage out of the 3 in Porridge, which has been running will be our 7th year this year. And then the Distillery, which we have a laneway outside, which is not even used yet, really. And that will be our newest stage. Yeah. Which just opened.
Yeah.
So Drewtopia,
a little bit of new.
Yeah.
Drewtopia is going to be breaking in the distillery essentially.
Exactly. Yeah.
That is going to be very interesting. And have you targeted specific types of music for specific venues?
Well,
between the 3?
Going back to the distillery, yes, because it's a kind of a smaller, more intimate space. It's going to be a laneway. And so we're going to have our singer-songwriter duos, sort of the smaller, I don't want to say quieter acts, but you know what I mean, more intimate acts maybe down there. Yeah. Because it's probably going to have less floor space, right?
Yeah.
So that'll be down there. And the Musos Club is, I guess, I don't know, bands and hip-hop group up there.
We've got a big
here it's a bit more
Whanganui bands, don't we? Well, Whanganui bands and artists, but there's a few out-of-towners as well. But we're pretty blessed to have such talented artists around this area.
I'd say here it's a bit more eclectic, maybe.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
A wide mix of styles.
Yeah, a bit more of a mix of genres here, maybe. Yeah.
Bigger bands up at Musicians Club.
Yeah.
Bigger. Size-wise,
Yeah, that makes sense, because they've got the stage and the sound system to cope with that.
Established.
Yep, that sounds really cool. So you said 25 bands and mainly local Whanganui bands?
Yes, mainly. A couple from Wellington, one from Auckland.
I reckon we've got like 4 out of town acts.
Right.
So we went really hard on getting the local community involved, the local bands and artists for this first one.
Well, I think that's amazing, and it's probably definitely something to sort of keep up with, actually, because I think this event has the potential to really bring people from out of town in to see the local talent.
It's a long weekend as well, so people are going to travel.
Yeah.
And the first 2 hours of the Musicians Club will be school bands as well, so they'll be playing a couple of originals as well. So everything's original. So the school bands will be playing originals. So hopefully in a couple of years, the third Drewtopia, one of these school bands might have a full set. We'll be able to call
they might be headlining.
Yeah, they might be headlining.
Yeah. Little silver chairs.
Yeah. Well, it does happen, like Alien Weaponry and bands like that come through the RockQuest system and through the schools and stuff.
Yeah. But big focus on local bands and original music.
I like that the original music is being pushed,
Yeah.
That's really a good thing.
Yeah. And there's so many talented people in this town, so it's just like cool to give them a platform to showcase their original music people.
Yeah. Well, I can definitely see this event becoming like a name that spreads far and wide and sort of gets its own legs.
Yeah.
But definitely with a catchy name again. And the setting is an amazing place. I mean, Whanganui is an amazing place to come, especially for people who are hearing the show out of town. If you haven't been here, you should come here. It's an amazing place to hang out.
Well, that's our next kind of marketing campaign, I think. Tony's done these amazing posters like, road trip to Whanganui. So we're going to be pushing them in places like Palmerston North, Hawke's Bay, Wellington.
The original artwork was done by Eli Lamont.
Oh, cool. Good point to say that. Yes, yes.
And
so,
I just rejiggle things. And
true, good point. Shout out to local artists as a poster.
Yeah.
But yeah, trying to get people maybe coming from outside of town. Because like Tony mentioned, it is a long weekend. Middle of the year, you know, I don't know if there's too many things else happening. Like
not
music
so much
festivals like this around
not
this
so
time
much
of year?
happening at this time of year, because this is when the weather starts to pack in and people are a bit nervous about having festivals out in fields and stuff like that. So
is it packing in? That's been the best weather we've had all summer.
Well, it has been, It actually has been. I mean, we're mid-autumn right now and the weather's been rather warm. It's been the same.
Degrees last Thursday.
Yeah.
There's crickets playing as well. You know?
Oh, right on. Yeah, roses are budding in my garden.
Really?
So who knows what's going on.
Yeah.
Bodes well for a good day.
Well, autumn can go that way. Sometimes you get this cold snap early in autumn where it comes ripe for a while, but not usually this form.
Yeah.
But let's just hope that it hangs about till the 30th of May.
It's just the wind and the rain. It doesn't matter if it's a bit cold, you know.
No.
The inside we won't be hanging.
Exactly. That's what makes this event really cool. Yeah. It'll be nice vibes.
It's not far to get to any venue, right? 30 seconds that way, a minute that way.
Yeah. So there's going to be no drama there.
Exactly.
There's going to be hot food all around.
Oh, we should. That's a good point. Mention that.
Yeah. So, on Drew's Ave, in between the stages, there'll be Kurt making pizza from the
markets.
The market, and then there'll be Fatties, who does tacos and Mexican food. They'll be up at Musicians Club with lads. They'll be doing the beer.
Yep.
And so we've got everything covered here. We've got Easy Tiger at Porridge doing food.
Yep.
And then there'll be food at the distillery as well, with booze. So.
Yep. Yeah, so food and drink everywhere. Yep.
So plenty of stuff to keep people going there, eh?
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
And a wide variety of different things, cocktails, beers, non-alcoholics, delicious food.
Nice.
Yeah.
The event kicks off at 2 p.m, is that correct?
Yeah, I think it's going to be 2 p.m, right? That's when the school bands will start up at the music club at 2 o'clock.
Yep.
I think they'll go for an hour or two.
Yep.
And then here, I'm going to put a schedule here. We'll be starting 2:30 here at Porridge Watson.
Yep.
And then across the laneway, we'll be starting at 2:45.
Right.
So we're staggering it as well. 3 stages. We're doing like a proper festival, right?
Yep.
So you can hopefully, one person, Dancing Dave, everyone knows, he's going to try and catch every single artist in the day.
Right.
And you can possibly do that if you caught 15 minutes of everybody.
Yeah.
You could just rotate, you know?
Through the whole day, there will be no dead spots. There'll always be at least two people playing, 2 acts playing.
Yeah.
So there might be some clashes. If you're a big music fan, you might not get to see all of your favourite bands. That's how festivals work.
That's how festivals work. Yeah,
exactly.
That's the luck of the draw, isn't it?
Exactly.
You know?
A bit of pressure.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it's going to go till, I think the last act is going to go, they come on at like 11:30
Right.
here at Porridge Watson.
Oh, yes.
Music Club will probably finish about 10.
Oh, yeah.
Across the road will probably finish, 11 or something? 10:30. And then everything will be kicking on here till what's that going to be like? I don't know, 1 o'clock or something. So
wow.
It's a really, really long day.
Yeah.
So good bang for your buck.
Yeah, definitely, Definitely worth coming, people. If you're hearing this on the Manawatu People's Radio in Palmerston North or on my BitChute channel, that's bitchute.com/Xanataph, XANATAPH. So is there anything else that I haven't brought up with you guys that you'd really like to say about this event?
No, I'd just like to thank everyone that's bought tickets so far. It's great to see. Obviously, people want it because 130 tickets sold already. 3 weeks out is pretty unheard of. So I ran Porridge Watson and we get to see growth like that, I guess, this early. So, it's exciting. People want it. People want to party in May.
Yeah.
And support New Zealand music.
Yeah, that's another big thing.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, New Zealand Music Month. Yeah.
Of course,
yeah.
you should
It's the
shout out
icing on the
that.
New Zealand music cake.
Exactly.
Right at the end of the month.
Exactly, yep. Closing that door.
Which is pretty cool because last year, it was the 31st of May, the Saturday last year, I played a show for New Zealand Music Month in Levin at Te Tākari, the library there, and then went over to King's Sound Centre and emceed the rest of the day.
Nice.
But it's they're not doing anything this year in Levin, so...
Oh, right.
That
should all come up here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly. I think it was meant to be.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and here I am, a part of it as well. So I do feel very grateful for that. Yeah.
Yeah. We're looking forward to your show. You were one of our favourites on the... Well, everyone's a favourite on the bill of mine, but special mentions as an angel.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it will be a half an hour of completely original material, which is the first time We've done Angel 1111 set, all original.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure no one would complain if you threw in a cheeky cover, eh? You know?
Well, I suppose
the goal is original music, but hey.
Yeah, I suppose they wouldn't.
Throw in a Kiwi cover because it's New Zealand Music Month.
How
would that work?
Could do that, yeah.
Some good Kiwi bits.
That might be a possibility, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been good though. Like a few people have said that, I need to have more original stuff. It's given them the push to create or like organise more original music for themselves as well, which is cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that is a good thing to push the originals and encourage people to write more and get more of their own songs together is a really good thing because
definitely need to push to get going sometimes. So
yeah.
But the team that's organising has been great to work with as well. So we've all got different talents as well, and it's been a pleasure to work with Sam and Fergus.
So is that the team or is there more people involved? Obviously there's more people doing sound and all this kind of other stuff, but is that the main that's the organisational committee?
Yeah, Fergus can't be here with us today, but he's doing a lot of the sound prep and getting the stages ready and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, yep.
Which is cool,
He's the tech man.
He's the tech guy, totally. Also knows a lot of the bands in town. And then, we're going to get some volunteers involved to help us run things on the day.
Yeah.
We had photographers coming saying, can they get a free ticket and take photos for us? And so it's kind of cool. All these people are now starting to approach us saying, how can we help out and get involved, which is great. Because that's what we need, right?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, on the day it's going to be a lot of work. So,
I think the community's ready for it, they're so busy in Whanganui from like Labour weekend till February, and then it just sort of tapers off, when winter's pretty quiet. So this is a huge success. We do it every year, and then stop to do even more things,
Yeah.
Well, I mean, with 120 tickets already sold, it's already got that kind of hallmark of being a successful thing.
Yeah.
Also, people have been approaching us saying, hey, we've heard about this festival, can we play? And we're like, there's no room anymore, but let's keep in touch for next year.
Yeah,
well, when we first started organising it, we're like, do we have enough bands? And then we're like, we got too many, which is awesome. Which is, it's hard to tell people sometimes, but we're just too full, and that's just amazing. So that's positive for growth, as well. So we can look at the future and go, we can slot the end of the next one.
Maybe more stages next year.
Yeah. Add a Waimari stage, at the bottom.
True. If they park it right at the bottom, it's Drew's. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That would work really well too, wouldn't it?
That would be very cool.
Yeah.
And you could even get the Waimari involved in the stage.
Buy the Orphic building as well. Someone could buy that.
Yeah, there's lots of stages in
So that's a shout out to people in the Lower North Island to come and buy a heritage building in Whanganui for an affordable price and sit down to a venue.
Yeah.
And join in.
So are there a few heritage buildings still available here for that kind of affordable price, or are they getting snapped up?
Just down the way, Orphic Gallery,
Yep.
It's a tattoo parlour at the moment. They have had live music in there before, so we know it can work, but just with, as we say, the council, not just the council, but like fire and, safety and earthquake strengthening and things like that, it can be difficult. But if someone's got the money to put in some of these old buildings, you get the coolest thing ever.
Someone called Peter Jackson.
Yeah,
that would be kind of cool, wouldn't it? Having some of his artifacts in there.
Yeah. Well, this is a very creative, arty street.
Yeah.
It is.
I think Fergus keeps saying this is like the, what do you call it? The artist. What's his tomb? I know the art street of Whanganui. The cultural district.
Well, Whanganui definitely punches above its weight in terms of the arts and music scene happening, because there's often, on a weekend, there's often more than one thing you might want to go to see. And
even today, this afternoon, there's music around at the Kong.
Yeah.
There's a couple of bands playing there for Mother's Day. There's guy over doing music at Lads. There's DJs here. Like, there's just stuff all the time.
Yeah.
Last night there was an emo DJ here at Porridge, this shit all the time. Yeah.
The sergeants, I feel like as the crow flies, it's essentially Andrew's Ebb, if there's a road up there,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's at the top.
Using that. Julie's mentioned using that as a venue potentially in the future.
Yeah, that could be interesting, eh?
Yep. And we were talking to someone last night at the Muso Club, and she works at the museum, and she said the museum has got a nice atrium, and we could use that for gigs. We could still count that as part of Drew's there, right?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's just,
What street's that?
Well, it's up and over.
That's Watt Street. That's what it's called, Watt Street.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's a joke. Watt Street is there.
Even the tram shed down there,
Yeah. Lots of options for the future.
Yeah.
going off trail a little bit.
Yeah.
We do that in our meetings, though.
Well,
You've got a lot of energy,
you
you've got a lot of ideas.
ideas, yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why I thought we would cover the main points first, and then just let things wander. Where they wanted to go, and but just talking about these things, it just shows the level of passion and enthusiasm here for this event from the organisers, and the feeling about is really hot. So it's a very exciting thing. So I think we should just recap for people. It's on the 30th of May.
Yep.
Starts at 2 p.m.
Yep.
It's at 3 venues: Porridge Watson, the Distillery, and the Musicians Club.
Yep.
And tickets are $60 if you don't get it early. What's the early bird price?
Oh, the
Missed the early birds.
They're finished. Okay, well, the tickets are $60. Well, there you go. That's still fantastic value.
And that's a long weekend too. It's Kim Charles's birthday. So he's given us the Monday off, so no excuse to come
thanks,
in. Really,
Charles.
2 days to recover.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, could even be a little party at Porridge on Sunday as well, just to...
A bit of an after party.
Yeah, possibly.
People that they will come.
Exactly. Yeah. So spread the word far and wide.
Yep. We'll absolutely do that.
Army crew over and
Yep.
a few people coming out from rallies.
I know a couple coming from Hawke's Bay.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
So it's good for accommodation and small business and hopefully packs out at a traditionally low kind of year, custom wise.
Yeah. So there's plenty of accommodation around here for people that might want to come.
Yep.
There's a bunch of motels up the river, aren't there?
Yeah.
The Rutland Arms around the corner.
The Avenue Motor Inn as well, which is just recently revamped their kitchen and their dining experience.
Campgrounds, they got cabins.
Yeah, so there's no problem there if people want to come.
Shouldn't be.
No.
Freedom Camping Zone at the bottom of Drewtopia.
Oh, true.
Just along the waterfront.
You bring it in.
Beautiful spot.
Sleep in your car.
Crystal clear water.
Yeah. A couple of couches here in Porridge.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, cool.
Oh, well, we'll call it there, eh? That's a good 20-minute interview. I don't think you've got to do too much editing because it sounded pretty cool to me. And, thanks a lot, Sam, and thanks a lot, Tony, for participating in this. It'll make the show interesting. And hopefully this interview will help pull some more punters along to Drewtopia.
Is it on an FM frequency or online?
It's on 999 AM.
Yeah, okay.
And they also do a stream, mpr.co.nz.
Okay.
We'll find their webpage, which will find the stream.
Okay.
And I also post it to my BitChute channel the same day. So people can just go like a podcast, people can go and listen to it, and that'll stay up too.
Awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah. It's going to be fun.
Yep.
It's going to be real fun.
Thanks for your time, and
Sweet.
I get to catch you as well on the day.
Yeah.
Rocking out down here at Porridge Watson.
Light and love. The awesome and sexy Xan, Angel FK.
You are listening to the XAN'S World Radio Show with your outstanding presenter, Xan Angel FK. Welcome back from the break. And I certainly hope you use the time for something productive like doing a wheeze, etc. Well, I most certainly did during the production of this show. Now, I mentioned in part 1 that we are going to cover a little bit about the latest comet in our skies, R3 PanSTARRS. So this is the time to do it. And it also takes us back 9 days ago to the astronomical day of Samhain, the 5th of May 2026. It was on this day that I discovered that there was this comet, thanks Gemini, and me and Angel V decided to do a bit of a mission up to Durry Hill there, get some fish and chips from the finest fish and chip shop in the world, Durry Hill Takeaways, and then sit in the car park up by the Durry Tower and watch out for PanSTARRS. Initially, we weren't too sure what we were seeing. The internets had guided us to look in the western sky an hour after sunset. And initially, we did see something that I just thought was the planet Venus until the real Venus appeared. I went for a little bit of a walk down the track and looked out, and yeah, this heavenly body was certainly not Venus. It was in fact PanSTARRS. It was doing that cool colour change thing, a bit of reds and a bit of greens going on there, almost like an aeroplane is coming towards you and you're seeing its nav lights, except it never comes towards you because it was the comet. So that was a very special night for me and Angel V on the night of the Samhain, the 5-5 portal this year. Fortunately, I guess not the 555. I don't really want to go into that too much, but anyone that's been listening to me on this show for some time knows that things got pretty rough about a year ago. Let's just leave it at that. In honour that Samhain has just passed, in honour of PanSTARRS, which of course gets a lot of angelic connections, I thought we should listen to the Beltane song Samhain Razor, which came out a couple of years ago. So enjoy. That was Samhain Razor from my older project, maybe just about my former project, Beltane. We'll see how that one goes in the future, but a very cool song, if I do say so myself, in honour of the Samhain there and Comet R3 PanSTARRS. Well, that wasn't enough of the comet for us, so by the next day, the day after Samhain, the 6th of May 2026, we embarked on a more grander mission. We decided to head up the west coast, the Taranaki region, and ultimately spent a night at the Cape Egmont Lighthouse site, well, just down from the Cape Egmont Lighthouse, to watch PanSTARRS appear over the western seaboard there. And that was very cool. It was a little bit further away than it was the night we saw it at the Durry Hill Tower site, but with no real light pollution, apart from one very bright, brutal blue LED flash, bluish whitish LED flash from the Cape Egmont Lighthouse every 7 seconds. It was nice and dark, so that was very cool. It did become quite emotional actually, and both me and Angel V did develop this very strong connection with the comet, which was nice, and we thought that once it disappeared for that night, we weren't going to see it again because it was slowly drifting further away, and there was some forecast of upcoming foul weather in the succeeding days. So we were very grateful to get out there, and naturally the next day we took the opportunity to go up to the lighthouse and do some selfies and things like that, which was cool as well. And that kicked us off on a much grander mission where we slowly made our way south, and we spent another night out on that trip. Road trips are something that is very important to us. Now I'm going to play yet another Beltane EDM style song, and it is one that I played only a show or two ago, but nevertheless I think this is highly appropriate right now considering what I've just been talking about. Once again, here is Beaconess. We will be playing this song, a new Angel 1111 version of this song, live at Drewtopia on Saturday, May the 30th. Angel 1111 will be appearing at Porridge Watson's, and that will be at 4:30 p.m. So if you're around, come down to Drewtopia and check it out, or come up to Drewtopia wherever you are. Anyway, here is Beaconess.
Gentle gaze. She the womb from which light is born. She's a flame within my heart. Cosmic rays shine through my eyes. She's the keeper of the light. She's the keeper of the light. My angel of the night.
No storm she fears, fearless on rocky shores she boldly stands, a signal in the dark with unwavering hands, in her gaze a safe land. She calls to the ships, her steadfast beam cuts through the deep. Tower she rules, queen of light, o'er the tempest and the rogue waves pool, kaleidoscope in the misty spray, guiding the wayward wood night and day. She stands alone against the gale, in her glow the sailor's tale. In her realm of water walls, she commands the light that falls, offering solace through the squall. She's the siren that hears the lost soul's call, majestic in her loneliness. She's the night's flare, her strength, her might, whispered in the salted air. Whispered in the salted air. Salted air.
She's the keeper of the light. My angel of the night. She's the flame within my heart. She's the keeper of the light.
And that was Beltane there with Beacon-S. And I think that's pretty much the last track of the show. We did see a few glimpses of R3 PanSTARRS on that second night out, and since we've been back, we've caught it a bit more. Indeed, we did some more research, and some astronomers believe it's going to get a little bit stronger again. Last night, and I'm talking about the 12th of May 2026, on the way out from Martin there, we did catch a glimpse of it in the sky, and it was looking really strong until the clouds wiped it out. Tonight, on the 13th of May, it is pretty dark in the sky, too much weather here where I am. However, it could be visible for a little bit longer, so if you're catching the show on the 14th, then definitely go outside and see if you can check it out. Or else, just go on the internets and search it up on Google, PanSTARRS R3, something like that, you'll find it. But it's not the same seeing images that someone else has taken on the internet than it is to actually go out and see it with your own eyes, or even better, with a pair of binoculars or a telescope. Then you'll really better get its full effect if you take action soon. So with that said, this is the end. Don't forget to check out my socials, Instagram.com/Xan_Angel_FK, YouTube.com/Xanataph, XAN'Ataph, BitChute.com/Xanataph, where you can find previous episodes of this show. And finally, angel1111.bandcamp.com. Definitely worth checking that out if you want to hear the good quality versions of the songs. Otherwise, keep listening to this show. There will be one more before Drewtopia kicks off at the end of the month, but just so that we've got the information out there, Saturday the 30th of May, starting at 2 p.m, you can come to Whanganui and check out 25 bands over 3 venues in Drews Avenue. And we're talking about Porridge Watson, the distillery, and the Musicians Club there at the top of the avenue. $60 will get you a pass to go to any of the venues, and the bands are going to be staggered, so it would be possible to catch 15 minutes of everyone's set if you get around those 3. As always, lots of light and love, health and abundance to you. 11/11, and peace out.